am Karina Angelina. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. And welcome back to another Bi Vlog. Thank you so much for, clicking on this video about fitness and tarot. Obviously, both are very precious subjects to me. And in this video, what you'll be seeing later on is I decided to use tarot cards as a guidance to... Oh, hi, Salami. Salami has decided to say hello. But the cat, or still distracted. Today I did a different setup in honor of trying to do fitness and tarot. I'm a floor gay, so that means Salami is much more interested in interacting with me, so I am 100% more distracted than normal as I make this video. As you can probably hear in my voice, I sound a little sick, because I am. It's just a cold. I have some tea as I'm talking. Of course, it's a Hamilton mug because I am basic like this. Anyway, you didn't hear Anyway, like I was saying before I keep distracting myself, and because as you can hear, my voice isn't doing too hot, but I really wanted to get this video out as, per schedule, mostly because if I don't, I'm going to suddenly be behind the other things I really am excited to work on. Not that this wasn't exciting, but I feel like a lot of momentum despite having a cold, and I want to keep pushing forward with, different content and things like that. So fitness and tarot, like I was saying, both are really important. One, fitness, because that's kind of why I had started this whole vlog, and tarot, my personal journey with tarot has been all over the place. I was really interested in tarot as a teenager, but really didn't have the opportunities to explore. I was raised in a very Christian household, so tarot cards were seen as something evil and like the devil's work. And then as an adult, I made friends with people who were really into tarot, and like I would go to like all these different events and there'd be at least one tarot reader. And like, being queer, I ended up dating a lot of queer witches, so kind of absorbed that hobby. That the same could go, for my love of astrology. I kind of absorbed that from, being surrounded by wonderful, like, queer witches. My own relationship with tarot now is I casually read. I try to look at it as a tool of self-care and a way of storytelling. Things that are probably deeply reflected in my soul. I do have some woo-woo feelings about tarot. Like, I believe each deck kind of has personality. Like, I have some decks that are really gentle on me, and then I have, like, some decks that will, like, call me out or call me in. And I find it interesting, like, just, I could pull, the same, like, or the same or similar cards from two different decks, and I just feel like, depending on like the order I get them in, or like, if it's like something slightly different, it has a slightly different message that one deck's telling me versus another. Not that I go around comparing decks too often, but I've definitely noticed I've like received like gentler advice on similar subjects depending on the deck. Some people, this is like incredibly spiritual. It is part of their spiritual practices. And I don't want to dismiss that either. This is just my own personal relationship with tarot. And I'm also saying a lot of things and assuming everyone here knows what tarot is. I'm going to also link the article directly from biddytarot.com. Basically, for those of you who are less familiar, there are 78 cards within a tarot deck, divided into the major and minor arcanas. The minor arcanas are different suits, similar to like I would say playing cards, because you have like um, your numbers 1 through 10, and then you also have your king, queen, and knights, and then the major arcana like tend to be very spiritual and karmic cards. So people, talk about the fool's journey, and that's what that whole thing is based around, of someone going through, a tough journey. I'm not really good at explaining the fool's journey. I'm gonna also include some links about that. I also referenced the fool's journey in the video as if like I knew what I was talking about. Uh, there are YouTube videos out explaining tarot. In this case, because I was trying to find new ways to not die. Anyway, there's so many videos on tarot. Anyway, like I was saying, I had like heard about things of using like playing cards as a way of creating an exercise regimen, and I've been really struggling with like doing things outside of boxing, outside of personal training. So I wanted, a way to make things creative and fun. Always consult like a doctor and a professional, by the way, before doing any kind of fitness routine. In this case, I was doing routines based off of like stuff I had already gone over and things I knew that like were not going to harm me, because I have become more in tune with my body and what my body is capable of through the journey thus far. So like if you're gonna replicate this in any way, like consult a physician, professional. Like I'm just one random person on the internet doing a thing. Being said, I did want to give a shout out to the deck that I'm using, as I'm patting around to remember where I put it down at, even though it's right next to me. This is the Cat in, I'm going to pretend I'm a beauty vlogger like this. The Cat in Candy Nightmare tarot deck by Phantasmeow. I'm also going to provide a link for her store. As you can tell from the box, I use this all the time. Phantasmeow is an amazing artist. I don't remember how long she said like it took her to work on this, but I remember when she was doing like prints of like these future ideas, and to see like the deck completed is amazing. Like each card is just so unique. Like here's King of Swords, for example. Like look at how cute this Wands card is. Little kitten paws. Or I luckily did not get the Tower. I knew when if I got the Tower when I pulled this, I was gonna have to do something that would like suck. But like in honor of the spirit of the Tower, like it is difficult, but it will make you stronger, maybe, in the long term. Still to be determined that every time I pulled the Tower in my personal life. But, Phantasmeow is an amazing artist, like, support, small businesses, support, like, local artists, like, she's amazing. I have had the honor of knowing her for over a decade. We're probably approaching decade 2 in not too long. I think in like 3 or 4 years. I'm not really good at math. We met in middle school actually, but I don't remember how old I was in 6th grade, and wow, it's sad I'm getting old. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this intro, and I look forward, till we catch each other again. I'm not going to do... So hey, this is the deck I mentioned I'd be using, the Cat and Candy Nightmare Tarot deck by Phantasmeow, and this is also extra special to me because my girlfriend Anti-Fragile Tarot helped write the pamphlet. She collaborated with Phantasmeow. Phantasmeow is the person who created the beautiful, beautiful artwork in this. So, as you can see, just shuffling the deck around, I had kind of decided beforehand what everything would mean, 1 through 5. Typically minutes. There's one case I ended up using 5 as a number of reps just because I realized 5 minutes was a lot to do of anything. Swords are punching bag work. Cups are any kind of HIIT workout or cardio. Wands are balance-based, and Pentacles are weight and strength training. Everyone goes about shuffling their cards differently. Because I'm the only person using my deck, I will shuffle them like playing cards. I know some other people who read professionally, if they ask you to shuffle the deck, ask you to be kind to their decks, doing more of like a hand shuffle versus like that bending of the cards. In this case, since I'm building out a workout story, I decided to pull 4 cards just because I wasn't sure, how much time this would take, and I figured 4 cards would be a workout I could do. So this first one is Queen of Pentacles, and for me this one is going to be about lunges, doing 12 reps 3 times each, followed by the Empress. I really thought of my personal trainer and how we were working on side planks and how I struggled. So in this case, 3 will be 30 seconds on each side, followed by the Magician. I wasn't sure what to do for this one, so I decided Magician was jump rope since we're jumping through the story of the Fool. If you're not so familiar with that, I'll provide some links on the Fool's journey. And then at last, I got 4 of Swords, which I had decided would mean 4 minutes of working on the bag. So this first one doesn't seem too bad, but let's see how the workout goes. So for this one, I realized I had shuffled and pulled the cards and had recorded it the wrong way. So hello landscape mode. In this case, I got the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Hanged Man, and the Star. I'm showing off the artwork a little bit better here. In this case, for myself, 5 of Cups, I'm going to run for 5 minutes. 6 of Cups, I'm going to do 6 mountain climbers 2 times. Hanged Man, this was inspired by my roommate who I saw doing leg lifts. And then the Star, I'm going to do some medicine ball slams that I had gone over with my trainer the other week. I don't know, it just made me think of a shooting star, which will be a lot of fun. In this case, I'm going to do 2 rounds of workouts since this seems like it's going to be a less time set.
Hey folks, thanks for sticking around this long. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch each one of these tarot shuffles. Now, as I've worked on these videos, I tried something different for each one. In essence, same old shuffle, but trying to figure out different ways to record, how I do these readings. Looking back, there's definitely things I would have done differently, but I'm glad to have gotten this experience. Hello, Sushi. Thanks for stopping by. He was a little camera shy, as I just kept going anyway, because if I got too distracted, I knew I wasn't going to get this done. Anyway, for this one, as I'm shuffling and placing down the cards, I'm going to tell you in advance what I pulled. I'm not sure if this will come up exactly one-to-one as I'm trying this voice recording and reading my notes at the same time. This case, I pulled the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Empress. So what's pretty cool is I've gotten Queen of Pentacles and the Empress before, so those will be 12 reps of lunges 3 times, and side planks for 30 seconds each, ideally non-assisted. And then 10 of Wands, which is new, will be 10 reps on the ball. And then the Moon, I decided would be bear walks or bear crawls. I don't know, for myself, as I thought of the Moon, kind of like that animalistic, easy correlation. So, yeah. Next comes the video of the actual exercises. Folks, and we are at last at the final day / week of fitness and tarot. Thank you so much for watching up to this, day so far. Like every view, I super appreciate. And as I'm recording this after, actually capturing the video, there's definitely things I would do differently. But you know what? This is about also seeing kind of how these skills will change over time. With this, I don't know what happened, even though I'd done this so many other times. I had forgotten my own setup, so oops. Anyway, you're not here to hear me talk about how much I love you guys, unless you want more praise. I will add more praise about you in this video. Give this a thumbs up, and I'll make sure to send more shout out and praise to you specifically. Now, I don't know if I can see who likes my videos, so I also comment that you liked it so I can send you love. Anyway, back to tarot. I pulled the Four of Swords, which I had pulled previously, so I'll be doing 4 minutes of punching bag work, followed by the Five of Pentacles, which I will be doing curl and squats. Those are always fun. Next up is the Lovers. In this case, I decided this is going to be 6 minutes of running like a sprint in honor of my girlfriend who loves to run, and then Knight of Cups. So I'm going to do mountain climbers for this one.